Welcome to the top 5 new features added to Fusion this April. More ways to navigate complex designs, eliminate manual setup work, and lock down your configuration logic. Plus, make sure you're machining smarter. We've also added image generation and script execute to the Autodesk Assistant, but those are big enough to deserve their own separate video, so keep an eye out for that. For now, let's check out your regularly scheduled programming. If you work with complex electronic designs in Fusion, you know that navigating between sheets, modules, and instances can get complicated fast. This is going to change that. Fusion now has a dedicated electronics browser for Schematic and 2D PCB, built around the same familiar browsing pattern you already use in the rest of Fusion. So rather than relying entirely on the canvas to find your way around, you now have a structured, hierarchical view of your entire design. You can create and rename schematic sheets directly, hover over a sheet to preview it at a glance, which is a huge time saver when you're working across a large design. You can also convert a sheet into a reusable module, which supports more scalable, modular design workflows. Plus, you can get quick access to named views, document settings, assembly variant selection, and find in window, all in one place. We've got a group of construction geometry enhancements this month, and together they really add up to a noticeably faster design experience. First up, you can now pattern construction geometry. Planes, axes, and points can all be included in rectangular, circular, and path-based patterns. This is built directly into the existing pattern command. The payoff is no rebuilding duplicated reference geometry, set it up once, pattern it. It also opens the door to further automation through APIs, hint, hint, which is useful for teams building configurable or highly structured products. Second, a new command to create a perpendicular construction plane from a planar face. You can flip orientation using U or V direction controls, or optionally anchor it to a reference point. You can also offset it along the perpendicular direction. Third, interaction with construction planes has been improved. Edge highlighting now has a stronger visual emphasis with a nice white overlay, consistent with how face highlighting works. And when you're dragging to resize a plane, you'll now see it update dynamically as you drag, rather than snapping to the new size on release. And finally, planes and points along a path can now extend beyond the endpoint of a selected edge or chain, instead of stopping at that boundary. If you're building highly configurable products, you know this challenge. Different options don't exist in isolation. One choice can require, exclude, or constrain another. Keeping track of all of those dependencies manually is error-prone and really hard to scale. Configuration rules gives you a way to define that logic once, and then let Fusion enforce it for you. Rules are built using a visual rules engine, a drag-and-drop canvas where you connect blocks to define conditions and outcomes. No coding required. The logic is easy to create, review, and maintain, which means engineering teams can actually own and audit rather than relying on tribal knowledge or downstream checks. Once a rule is enabled, it's active immediately. Fusion doesn't just apply rules to future changes. It goes back and updates existing values in the configuration table to comply. So from the moment you enable a rule, your entire table is consistent. And as users continue making changes, Fusion enforces those rules in real time. The result is fewer configuration errors from your product designs. No non-manufacturable combinations slipping through, and a much more scalable process for multi-user teams managing complex product ranges. Milling customers can now consume thread data directly from the design environment. Instead of manually specifying thread parameters in CAM, Fusion reads the thread definition that's already been set up in design. Pitch, designation, threading hand, and more are all carried straight into your thread milling workflow. It's fully parametric too. If the thread is updated in design, that change flows through into manufacturing automatically. That's the kind of seamless design to manufacturing connection that reduces errors and keeps your process reliable. Like the thread tool in design, you can't select multiple different diameters at once. You'll need to work with one thread diameter at a time when your part has multiple. A small constraint for the workflow that's otherwise going to save you some real time. For multi-axis programmers, controlling linking motion is critical. Unnecessary retracts eat into cycle time and can create unpredictable tool movement. This update gives you a better option. You can now use box clearance geometry alongside the existing plane, cylinder, and sphere options in the linking tab of your 3D toolpath form. The box gives you more precise geometry-specific control over how the tool links between cuts without over-retracting to a single plane when a tighter clearance will do. It's accessible in two places, directly from the top of the linking tab when setting up a toolpath, and when making leads and links modifications to an existing toolpath. A simple tick box lets you keep the box symmetrical or scale it asymmetrically using drag handles in the graphics window. You can really dial in exactly the clearance envelope you need. The result is some more efficient toolpaths, some reduced cycle time, and overall better control on how your machine moves in multi-axis setups. Box clearance does require the manufacturing extension, while the leads and link modification access is available across all manufacturing. And that's your top 5 for the April release. As always, these updates come directly from customer feedback, and there's a lot more on the way. If you want early access to major features and a chance to shape what ships next, the Fusion Insider program is the place to be. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.